This wig for my, as you saw, I made it on her head. There's two ways you can do it. You can either make it on her head or you can make it on a, so I'm just going to straighten her, bump her, trim her down a little bit, and then when the client gets here, all I have to do is fit it back on her head and finish cutting it. You can either do the mannequin, style it however you feel comfortable styling it. You could put it on tripod, you could put it on a little thing that you fit right on top of your chin, or you could hold it in between your leg like I'm doing right now. And you know, with the flat iron, pulling it through gives it that extra sheen and that finished look that you're looking for. Making wigs can definitely increase your income as long as you find the right clientele that will want to invest in these wigs. I like my wigs to be thick, whether it's sewing or gluing. I like it to, so I can thin it down as much as I want to. The benefits of making wigs are having something molded to your head shape and getting a style that you personally want. Because oftentimes you go out and you see the ready-made wigs, meaning the wig at the counter that's already made. It's not fitting to your head. It's either going over your ears, your hairline, it's stop above your hairline, or your sideburn, or it go below your sideburn. You don't really get a perfect fit. With wig making, it may be costly, but at least you know it's your size, shape, head, and the style that you're actually getting. And when you do wigs, it's extra in your spare time when you have nothing to do. If you have a slow day, you can make it in between waiting for a client. You can make it on your leisure at a person with a heavy load schedule. And if it's something that you love, basically make time for it. Now with my wig, it depends. I'll the straight hair, one weft, or I'll incorporate like I did with this one with the 27 pieces and the straight hair. Curl it to make sure it falls well and blended with the rest of the hair. Wigs are oftentimes bulky, and that's where thinning the hair comes in. More out of your money using human hair than synthetic hair. To around the ears, because this can be so uncomfortable when this is like touching the client ear, the ends of the hair, because it's so sharp and it stick them, and actually sometimes we'll give them blisters. I'm just thinning it out around her ears, not sticking so much. You don't want to just cut it around. You want it to use the scissors to just cut around like this. Then that makes the edges even more sharp. So you just want to kind of like give it a razored cut. So I pre-cut it on her head to get a general idea, and then you can see and tell the rest that needs to be thinned out. So I have like a bump here. This is like a flat, and then it comes over like a bump. You want this to fall in one. You want this to be as thin as possible so it looks more blended. And when you're blending it, as short as you go, even if you comb back ways and forward, you're not supposed to see any tracks. You see that? Another way you can also cut this, you can lift this hair up like a regular haircut. You can lift it up like so, then you can see all the hair that you need to actually cut out. All that needs to go. Tune this. You still and run the razor over this cut. It's about the hair, it's not about me. In your wigs, you know your client's fullness of their actual hair. So you can either make the wigs to match the hair, because if you know the person don't have thick hair to begin with, like why would you want to make a wig that is really absolutely thick? This is my curl. See, you could do so much with this wig, but you know who you're dealing with as a client. So this is made for a particular style, but you have clients that will actually wear this wig different ways to make it look like, you know, it's new. Hair is moving. As you can see, there's no tracks. Absolutely no tracks showing. People who, oh, it's too expensive, it's too this, it's too that. And then when you see their wigs, it looks crazy. It looks like, you know, that thin look, and like the person start wearing it, it start to ride up to the back of their neck and you see their hair showing. And, you know, there's no reason why the average stylist can't take their time. I'm all about time and patience to get what I want. That wig. So I'm waiting on my client to actually come, and I'm going to fit this wig on her hair. But as you can see, this is a lot of hair, but I like a lot of hair because then I can thin it out and do what I want to do with it. And you can see I did some color placements. If you go this way, it looks like you have full head of placement, but if you go this way, actually place the color for her to wear it to one side, and this is the way it looks. Yeah, and you see this hair has movement and body, and this is actually bagged hair. If you're a weave person and you know that you like wearing wigs and you know that's your thing, then you can actually go and purchase the pound hair, because this is something that you'll have for a long time. And then that's when you'd actually want someone to sew the hair for you. I like that. Yeah. And then it's over her eyes. You don't want to do anything much around the ears until it's back on her head. You can cut this as much as you want, the sides somewhat as much as you want. Take. Do. This can be worn both ways, as you can see. No tracks shown. Yeah, so let's see. Enjoy.
Suppose so.
Yeah. Just she makes her part. You don't see any tracks. Can you see that? Yes. Yes, you can. Ew.
Oh.
That's how you make a mold for a wig. So I'll make a wig on this mold without her being here. Like make a little swoop. Or you when you put it on, you pull the front and you pull the back to make sure. Hold your head down in the camera. Go to the camera and talk about Karen.
What can I say about Karen?
Say, and even though I'm a pain in the ass sometimes.
No, I ain't never pain in the ass. I can never say that about.
Hold your head like that. That's the part.
Okay.
See that? Yeah. And you see how it's coming and feathering back? You can do whatever you want to do, just play with it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all about joy right now.
Alright, I'm under the camera shy, so I have nothing much to say, but thank you, Karen.
I save your day.